สวัสดีค่ะ Hi everyone, welcome to my cooking channel, True Thai Kitchen. Today I'm making one of the most popular dishes in Thailand, a street food that everyone loves, pad see ew. The word pad means stir fry and see ew is a type of sweet soy sauce. So this dish basically means soy sauce stir fry. The noodles are big and chewy and they have this nice charred taste to them. This dish is so simple to make, it doesn't take a lot of time to prep and cook, and things come together very quickly. So, let's get cooking. Let's go over the ingredients. You need some type of protein. I'm using chicken today. You can use anything that you would like. Beef, pork, shrimp, or tofu. They all taste really good. You need some flat dry rice noodles, dark sweet soy sauce, some light soy sauce, some oyster sauce, some fish sauce, fresh garlic, some Chinese broccoli, a cup of eggs, vegetable oil, sugar, and some white ground pepper. Check the description for a full recipe and vegetarian option. Let's talk about the noodles for a bit. Pad see ew are traditionally made with sen yai, which are these big, fresh, flat rice noodles that you can get from Asian stores, but sometimes I find that they are hard to find, so I've found a great substitute, and I use these dry, big, flat noodles, and they work really well. Chinese broccoli. In Thai, we call them kana, and these are leafy green vegetable with thick, glossy green leaves and thick stem. They taste kind of like kale and broccoli, so you can use broccoli as substitute or any Asian greens would work as well. Okay, to make a foolproof, no compromise pad see ew sauce, these are the sauces that I highly recommend. The sweet soy sauce is darker and sweeter, and I highly recommend the Dragonfly brand. The Golden Mountain soy sauce is a Thai soy sauce that we use, but you can substitute with any light soy sauce such as the Kikkoman brand. For the oyster sauce, I use the Panda brand. It's good and it's not too expensive, and I like Panda. I think they're cute. Get a good quality fish sauce. Squid or 3 crab brands are my go-to fish sauce. Pad see ew can be a little bit of a heavy dish because of the sweet noodles. So to balance that, we usually serve it with chili vinegar condiment. It's very simple to make. All you need is a couple of Thai chili peppers and some rice vinegar. Any vinegar will also work. The amount of Thai chili peppers that you use depend on your spice level. I'm using 2 for extra heat. You can remove the seeds as well to reduce the heat. And all you do is chop them up and add about a tablespoon of rice vinegar. Give it a bit of a stir and let the chili peppers and vinegar do their magic. Let it sit while we cook our pad see ew and the chilies will become. Next step, cut the chicken into bite size. I'm using 2 chicken breasts here and that's about 1 pound. Gather your ingredients to marinate the chicken. You need half a tablespoon of Golden Mountain sauce or light soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, and 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Add soy sauce, oyster sauce, garlic powder, onion powder into the chicken and mix well. Now let's prepare the vegetables. Cut off the tough part of the Chinese broccoli and discard them. Now what I like to do with the Chinese broccoli is take a knife and slice it diagonally like so, and it doesn't have to be perfect, and just roughly chop the leaf part of it. The stems and the leaves require a different time of cooking because the stems are a little bit tougher than the leaves. So what I like to do is separate them for now And once we get going into the cooking process, I will cook the stems for a little bit and then I'll add the leaves after. Okay, so this looks like a lot of vegetables, but don't worry, they will shrink. Now it's time to cook the chicken. Heat up a pan, add a little bit of oil, and cook the chicken both sides. They don't take very long to cook, maybe about 5 to 7 minutes. And once they turn slightly brown, take them off the heat and set aside. When you take the time to marinate the chicken and cook it separately, it makes it so much more flavorful, so don't skip this step. Next step, cook the rice noodles according to the package instructions. Simply bring water to boil and add half a package of dry rice noodles. Stir and separate the noodles to prevent them from sticking. Cook the noodles until they are softened. This should take about 5 to 6 minutes. Once they are done, drain and rinse well and set aside. Alright, now it's time to baling. Baling means rock and roll, by the way. So this dish here comes together quite quickly, so you want to be organized and have everything ready and within arm reach, because you don't want to be running around and get all your sauces. So I highly recommend having everything close by because it's going to come together really quickly. Add about 4 cloves of chopped garlic into a hot pan with 2 tablespoons of oil. Saute for a little bit and then add the stems of the Chinese broccoli. Give it a quick stir, about 15 to 20 seconds. Now add the leaves of the Chinese broccoli. Stir fry everything together until the Chinese broccoli start to look like they are halfway cooked, about 20 to 25 seconds. Add cooked rice noodles. Add about 2 tablespoons of sweet dark soy sauce. Sweet soy sauce is a little bit thick, so you just need to give it a little push and a little shake, shake, shake. That should do the trick. Next, we add Golden Mountain soy sauce. Add about half a tablespoon. Next is oyster sauce, about 1.5 tablespoon to 2 tablespoons. A little bit of fish sauce, about 1 teaspoon. Give it a mix and stir well. Just a reminder, we are still cooking over medium heat. Now let's make some room for the eggs. They're coming in. Scoop everything to the side as much as you can. Add just a little touch of oil and let's get cracking. At this point, we want to switch gear and turn the heat up to high. The reason is you want to get the noodles a little bit burned. Not burned, but just toasty and a little bit char. So when you bite into them, they get chewy and so delicious. That is what makes a good pad see ew. Okay, so once you drop the 2 eggs into the pan, you want to let them sit for a little bit. This will allow them to partially cook. Okay, now you can bring the noodles back in. This is the same technique that we use in pad thai as well. Alright, so now we're back in business. The noodles are happy, the eggs are happy, everything's coming along really well. Keep stirring, people, keep stirring. Once the noodles and the eggs are well mixed in together, go ahead and add the cooked chicken. And guess what? Stir fry again. Get those arm muscles to work, guys. It's seasoning time. Add 3 to 4 teaspoons of sugar. You can add less or more depending on your taste. A little sprinkle of white ground pepper. You can use black pepper if you would like, but for me, I like how white pepper gives you this earthy flavor and it's a little bit more settled. I'm adding just a few more drops of the dark soy sauce because I could see some white part in the noodles and I like mine dark. Give it a quick toss and already I see some noodles are burned just the way I like them. When you're making pad see ew, at some point between the stirring, you want to let them sit in the pan for 20 to 30 seconds to let the noodles burn a little bit so you get that nice char. That's what pad see ew is all about. And we are done. Pad see ew is ready to be served. Yummy. Get in my belly. What I like about this meal is it's a one dish meal where you don't have to spend a lot of time in the kitchen. You can make it in under 30 minutes. You have your carbs, you have your protein and your veggies all in one plate. And the whole family can enjoy it. When you are serving it, make sure you get a little bit of all of the goodness on the plate. Noodles, chicken, veggies, eggs, everything. I like my pad see ew a little bit peppery and spicy, so I usually sprinkle white ground pepper on top. Add a little bit of green onions on top for freshness. These cucumber slices are not for garnish. You might need them if you are planning to eat some of those Thai chili peppers because your mouth will be on fire and you may need something to cool it down. By the way, this isn't low carb food, so if that's something that you're looking for, this may not be for you. But hey, everything in moderation, as I'm about to stuff my face with a giant plate of rice noodles. It's okay, I've got a plan. Noodles today, yogurt tomorrow. Enjoy! If you enjoy my video, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more Thai cooking videos like this. Thanks for watching. สวัสดีค่ะ